CMSportsNet high school sports highlights are sponsored by Genova's To Go. Locations in Westminster, Manchester, Hampstead, Hanover, and coming soon, Eldersburg. Genova's, pizza, pasta, subs, and more.
There was Friday night lights action in Sykesville Friday evening as the Century Knights played host to the Winners Mill Falcons. Matt Miller and his team were fresh off a victory against county rival Francis Scott Key, while Dave Ferguson and co. were looking for their first win of the year. The Knights win the toss and defer to the second half, which proves to be key here when they force a punt on the Falcons' first possession. Century takes over, and on this 2nd and 10 from the Falcons' 34-yard line, Casey Clark takes the end around off the right side and is pushed out inside the 20 to get the Knights into the red zone. The Falcons' defense stands tall as they force the Knights into a 4th down situation, but quarterback Ray Polton makes a play. He takes the snap from the gun and finds his receiver Carter Dinicola across the middle of the field, who breaks the tackle and dives into the end zone for the first score of the game. Knights lead early 7-0. The Falcons double down on their slow start here when senior Luke Snyder misfields the kick and then coughs it up here after senior captain Colin Perrier makes a great play on special teams. Century ball once again inside the 20. Junior Trey Helmick gives his offense a goal-to-go situation with this carry off the right side, which goes for 13, and it's converted when Casey Clark makes a cut upfield on the 2nd down and is pushed into the end zone by his entire team. Century up quick, 14-0. Both teams trade punts early, but Winners Mill breaks through here after their special teams comes up clutch. Ray Polton is called for grounding on this throw here, which backs Century up to the 4-yard line, and when Henry Robertson fields the snap, he's swarmed by a group of Falcons defenders. Winners Mill on the board, 14-2 late in the first half. The Winners Mill offense takes the field again, looking to take advantage of the extra possession, and it starts off well here when Caleb Crouch finds Luke Snyder on the bootleg, who takes it all the way down to the 6. The Falcons are in the red zone and threatening for the first time before the half. With 31 seconds left to play in the first half, Crouch channels his inner Tim Tebow and delivers a jump throw to Luke Snyder here to cut the deficit to 6. We go into halftime, Century leading 14-8. Both defenses are stingy here to start the second half. After exchanging punts, Century looks to create some momentum here after this big run by Casey Clark, which gets them all the way down to the 5, but it's coming back as the Knights are called for holding. Winners Mill is able to take advantage of their second chance when they get to quarterback Ray Polton here in the backfield on this 4th down. The Falcons take possession late in the 3rd, down 6 points. The 4th quarter starts with Century leading 14-8, 12 minutes away from their first victory of the year. However, Winners Mill isn't going away without a fight. Ray Polton drops back to pass and finds his receiver Nick Doyle running across the middle, but the ball ricochets off his body and into the hands of a stunned Luke Snyder. The Falcons regain possession. Century has a chance to swing the momentum right back in their favor here when Crouch rolls out to his right looking for Camden Cook and instead finds Trey Helmick, but he's not able to complete the play as the ball bounces off of his hands. The Winners Mill drive continues. The Knights get the ball back, still in possession of the lead, with 5:44 to play, looking to chew clock, but they are unable to when their drive stalls due to an unsportsmanlike penalty. They punt, and Winners Mill sets up shop for the last time at the 45-yard line, down 6, with 3:40 left to play. Buckle up. Caleb Crouch makes his first great throw of the drive here. Facing 4th and 11, he stands tall in the pocket and delivers a strike to Will Snyder across the middle of the field to move the chains. With 1:18 left, the Falcons find themselves 38 yards away from the end zone. Key moment here as Winners Mill is called for what appears to be a block in the back, but after further deliberation by the referees, the flag is waved off and the Falcons' drive continues. On the very next play, Crouch finds Luke Snyder once again on a design screenplay, and he takes it all the way down to the 18. 49 seconds to play, Winners Mill looking for a touchdown, Century looking for a stop, and their first victory of the year. Take a look at this play. This is the second great throw of the drive made by Crouch. He takes the snap and is faced with pressure almost immediately. He escapes out of the pocket to his left, being chased by Donovan James, and finds senior Sean Restivo sitting in the middle of the field. Restivo makes the catch, makes a man miss, and pushes himself into the end zone to tie the game at 14. Camden Cook's kick is good, and Winners Mill finds themselves in possession of the lead for the first time today. Century takes back over with 26 seconds to play, and after a nice catch here by Carter Denicola, Colton is picked by Jesse Tobias, which completes Winners Mill's comeback. Final score here in Sykesville, Winners Mill 15, Century 14. Caleb Crouch tosses 2 touchdown passes, and Winners Mill has their second win in as many weeks. Meanwhile, Century's first victory continues to elude them as they hope to get another crack at it a week from now against rival Francis Scott Key.
Want more local sports coverage? Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.